So what is CBD, or otherwise known as cannabidiol? Maybe you're like me and you've seen it featured on the BBC, CNN, the Financial Times, the Guardian, the Metro, Men's Health, National Geographic. Wherever you've seen it featured, it has been everywhere. And you're probably asking the question, what is all the fuss about? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what CBD is. I'm going to dispel any misperceptions that you may have about it, and I'm going to explain in a really simple to understand way how CBD actually works in the body. So I do hope you like this video. If you do like it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so that you can learn, live and share the CBD journey with me. So just before I do get into the video, I just need to make you aware that as a member of the Cannabis Trades Association here in the UK, we do sell CBD products as supplements only. There's no medicinal claims made in this video whatsoever. It is just a food supplement. Alright, let's get into it. So, what is CBD? Well, CBD is just one of over 97 cannabinoids found in the cannabis plant. Now, whoa, calm yourself down. I know that I've said cannabis plant, but it's not a bad thing, honestly. The most prominent cannabinoid found in the cannabis plant is THC, and THC is a cannabinoid that gets you stoned. Whereas CBD is a completely separate cannabinoid. It's completely different to THC. CBD doesn't get you stoned at all. It's non-psychoactive and it's non-intoxicating, and it acts on the body in a completely different way to THC. Okay? CBD is safe for all ages, whether that's a baby right through to the elderly. Now, what we do suggest is that if you are under 18, please make sure that CBD is administered by a responsible adult. Alright? So CBD is just a cannabinoid, that's all it is. And what's really interesting about CBD is what it actually does whilst it's in the cannabis plant, what its role is for the cannabis plant. It's really interesting how the cannabis plant uses CBD to fight disease and to maintain its own health. The cannabis plant, when UV rays are shining down on that plant and all of that radiation is creating free radicals which promote aging and cause disease, the CBD and the other cannabinoids, what they do is they fight that disease and they keep it at bay and they maintain the cannabis plant's own health, which is pretty amazing, isn't it? So, how does CBD actually work in the body? Well, in our bodies, we have lots and lots of cells all over our bodies. And these cells have got receptors on them called cannabinoid receptors. Now, cumulatively, all these cells together, they are called the Endocannabinoid System, but we'll call it ECS. The Endocannabinoid System, ECS System, it's got 4 primary purposes, 4. Okay? The first primary purpose of the endocannabinoid system is neuroprotection. Now, some people may think that neuroprotection is brain protection, but what it actually is it's protection of your nervous system. That's what it does. What's the second thing that is its primary purpose is immune function. It helps to regulate and to monitor your immune function. The third primary purpose of the ECS system is homeostasis. I think I've said that right. Homeostasis. And homeostasis is basically where your body regulates at a certain temperature. You need it to be regulated all of the time to stay in balance, basically. The fourth primary purpose of the ECS system is stress recovery. So if your body is stressed from either physical illness or emotional, physiological illness, it will help with the recovery of that stress in the body. Okay, so they're the 4 primary purposes of the ECS system. Now, it does lend a hand in almost everything that our body does. So it also lends a hand in our mood, our memory, our appetite, our sleep-wake cycle, our reproduction. I could go on and on and on, but it lends a hand in all of our bodily functions. So I think it's fair to say that when they discovered the ECS system, which was only 30 years ago, they've only just discovered it. It's the biggest scientific breakthrough around because it lends a hand in almost everything that we do, everything that we need in our bodies. So, what happens in our bodies with our endocannabinoid system is our body naturally produces a chemical called endocannabinoid. Now, this chemical, what it does is it acts on our CB1 and CB2 receptors of our endocannabinoid system, and it feeds it and supports it and gives it everything it needs to do its job. Now, some people, myself included, have an endocannabinoid deficiency. So our bodies don't produce enough of the endocannabinoid to feed our ECS system. What CBD does is, CBD, because it has such a similar chemical makeup to endocannabinoid that we naturally produce anyway, once we put CBD into our body, if you imagine CBD as being a key and our endocannabinoid system with the receptors being the lock, the CBD fits into that lock perfectly, absolutely perfectly. So it can do everything that our endocannabinoid system needs it to do. So I hope I've been able to explain in a really easy to understand way what CBD is and how it actually works in the body. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, because my next video is going to be talking about how much CBD should I take. So thank you for watching. Please comment below, let me know, do you use CBD already? Have you tried it? What's your experience of it? Is it helping you? I'd love to hear from you, and stay tuned because I'll be back next.